Ciao e benvenuto al Nuovo Cinema Paradiso di Giuseppe Tornatore. I hope that was correct. If not, then I'm sorry. So yeah, Cinema Paradiso. Italian film. Won an Oscar in 89. It's from 88. Yeah, has an insanely high rating on IMDb. And this is a film I have on my list for quite some time. And recently it got recommended to me. And we had a little discussion about it because there are two different versions, the director's cut and the theatrical cut. And my principle is, and always was, to watch the director's cut. Because he made the film, it's his vision. But this may be one of the few examples where the theatrical cut is better. And it seems to be that the added scenes not only are unnecessary and don't add much to the story, instead they are messing up an already perfect film. And also this theatrical cut won the Oscar, and not the director's cut, but the director's cut was the first version out there before it got cut down. But it got released many years later, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and it seems to be that this version is the right package for me to see. So, yeah. Alright. What I know about the story is that it's about a projectionist. I think he owns a cinema, because he's working there. And a little boy. And I think it's about their relationship. But when I take a look at the cover, there's a young man and a young woman kissing. So I assume that one of them has a backstory. It's either a young version of the projectionist or an older version of the young boy. So it's one of the backstory, I guess. Ah yeah, and since this film takes place in a cinema, I wonder what films will be played in the cinema. Maybe some classics. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Yeah, and I haven't heard of one of the actors, and that's the first film from this director. But not the first foreign film I've watched on this channel. That would be The Fearless Hyena with Jackie Chan, but that's totally different than this. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. I hope I covered everything, and I would say, let's rock! All the awards. Unusual to show it in the beginning of a film, and the list is long. Reminds me of the beginning of Spaceballs. Interesting first shot. It's focused on this plant instead of this of the landscape, the ocean. Ennio Morricone. Interesting. Cinema Paradis. Nuovo Cinema Paradiso. Which means new Cinema Paradiso.
Ha telefonato tua madre. Che quando vuole vederti è lei a dover venire a Roma.
Interesting. Didn't visit her for 30 years. I wonder why.
Ha anche detto che è morto un certo Alfredo.
Ah, okay. I think the projectionist is Alfredo and Salvatore is the young boy, and that's the young boy. Ah, okay. And I guess now he remembers the old times with him. Ah, this is a sensor. Right? Yeah. Wow. Just some kissing is already too much.
Hello, lo posso prendere? Allora me lo posso prendere? Me lo posso prendere?
No!
Che fatto è? Se questi sono miei, perché te li devi tenere tu? Mica. Se la guerra è finita, perché papà non torna mai?
Torna. Vedrai che torna. Uno di questi giorni.
Interesting. So, Alfredo is like a father figure for him. And Salvatore, future Salvatore, has a... Seems like that he has a wealthy life. And I wonder if he took foot in the film business or not. Because he seems to have an affection for that.
Io devo andare all'orto. Perché non andate ad aspettarmi nella mia casetta?
John Wayne. Yeah, in a very old film from John Wayne. I mean, the film takes place in the 50s, I think. 30 years from the 80s. So all these films playing there are from the 50s. What? He spit it at the front row. At the lower row, I mean.
Quanti soldi avevi?
50 lire.
Che cosa hai trovato stasera in mezzo alle sedie?
Un pentene. Due supletacchi.
Cosa ti fa male? Il piede, ma tutto a te ti capita. Ma che posso fare? Che posso fare?
Smart little boy.
Tu non lo devi fare questo lavoro. Sei come uno schiavo. Te ne stai sempre solo. Ti vedi 100 volte la stessa pellicola perché non hai altro da fare. Lavori come uno scecco. Perdi giunta alle feste, a Pasqua, a Natale. Solo il venerdì santo sei libero. E senti a me, se a Gesù Cristo non lo mettevano in croce, pure il venerdì santo si travagliava.
E allora perché non cambi mestiere?
Perché sono uno scimunito. Quanti altri in paese lo sanno fare, l'operatore? Manco uno. Solo un cretino come a me lo poteva fare. Allora, vuoi fare il minchione come a me, E rispondi.
No.
Maybe he will be making films in the future. That would explain his wealthy life in the future. Or maybe he wanted to do this, and his mother didn't allow it, and maybe that's why he didn't call her for 30 years, because she smashed his dream or something like that. I don't know.
Silenzio!
Dimmi come si fa sto cazzo di pople.
Silenzio!
Oh man. Oh man. Now he got what he wanted. And Alfredo is such a child. Ah, I love that.
Alfredo, pensaci tu! Ma che cosa ci posso fare io?
Aspettate il giorno e poi ci hanno mandato via!
Una folla non pensa. Non sa quello che fa.
That's right.
Questo lo diceva il grande spingertrase in furia. Allora, che dici? Ce lo facciamo vedere il film a queste povere pazze?
Magari. Ma come? Si può fare?
Affacciati alla finestra e guarda, ragazzo.
Ah.
Sì. Alfredo è bellissimo.
Ah. Great idea. Alfredo is such a nice man.
Ma che succede? Ma che vuoi? Vai da fare in dopo!
Gli facciamo quest'altro regalo.
Sì, sì.
Wake up the whole neighborhood.
Signori miei, il biglietto dovete pagare. Ridotto.
Uè, vaffanculo, la piazza è Totò!
No! La piazza è mia!
Oh no. Now he saves his life. But the cinema burns down. The only cinema. Maybe that's why the film is called New Cinema Paradiso. Because they will build another one.
Alfredo.
Oh wow.
Alfredo. Aiuto. Aiuto. Alfredo.
That looks bad.
Povero Alfredo, che disgrazia. Che disgrazia.
I have a feeling that, I mean, considering that the whole village loved the cinema so much, I have a feeling that they will collect money to build a new one. Or something like that. But what about Alfredo? He had such heavy burns. Oh. Oh, okay. That was quick. They already have a new one. Already rebuilt it. Poor Alfredo. It went all so well. And on the height of all emotions, the fire occurred. Oh, is he blind?
C'è posto per mia nel Nuovo Paradiso.
Alfredo.
Huh. Think he's blind.
Io lo so. Ora che ho perso la vista,
Ah,
ci
he's
vedo
blind.
di più.
Huh.
Vedo tutto quello che non vedevo prima.
Interesting transition. So he's working there for a few years now. And he's yeah, he's still doing this. He's still doing this. What's wrong with him? Yeah, deserved.
Sì, tutto lo debbono sapere.
Tutti dovranno sapere.
Tu mi credi?
I mean, I get it. He loves this film that much that he watched it several times, but why ruin it for everyone else who hasn't seen the film? I hate when people do that.
Perché non parli più? Che si vede? Che si vede?
Niente, non si vede niente. È un pezzo tutto sfocato.
È una donna. Ti voglio fare contento, Totò. Ora ti conto una cosa. Aspettiamone un poco. Santo riascaccione. Una volta un re fece una festa. Un soldato che faceva la guardia vide passare la figlia del re. Era la più bella di e se ne innamorò subito, ma finalmente un giorno riuscì a incontrarla e ci disse che non poteva più vivere senza di lei. La principessa fu così impressionata dal suo forte sentimento che ci disse al soldato: se saprai aspettare 100 giorni e 100 notti sotto il mio balcone, alla fine io sarò tuo. Subito il soldato se ne andò là e aspettò un giorno e 2 giorni e ogni sera la principessa controllava dalla finestra, ma quello non si muoveva mai. Con la pioggia, con il vento, con la neve, era sempre là. Gli uccelli ci cacavano in testa e le api se lo mangiavano vivo, ma lui non si muoveva.
That's commitment.
Mentre la principessa sempre che lo guardava. E arrivati alla 99esima notte, il soldato si alzò, si prese la sedia e se ne andò via.
Ma come? Alla fine?
Sì. Proprio alla fine, Totò. E non mi domandare qual è il significato. Io non lo so. Se lo capisci, dimmelo tu.
Interesting.
Quando ti incontro non so mettere in fila 2 parole perché mi fa venire i brividi. Ma credo che mi sono innamorata di te.
Taccio, peccato.
Fuck off.
Sei molto gentile con me, mi sei anche simpatico, ma io non sono innamorata di te.
Non me ne importa niente, aspetterò.
For 99 days? Maybe that's why this guy left on the 99th day before the end. Because he realized that she's not interested in him or she doesn't love him, and that's why he left. It just took him 99 days to realize. That's my theory. Just like in the story.
Salvatore.
Now she came. Interesting. So for how long was he gone?
Pattigni. Questa è terra maligna. Fino a quando ci stai tutti i giorni, ti senti al centro del mondo. Ti sembra che non cambia mai niente. Poi parti, 1 anno, 2, e quando torni è cambiato tutto. Si rompe il filo. Non trovi chi volevi trovare. Le tue cose non ci sono più. Bisogna andare via per molto tempo per ritrovare al ritorno la tua gente, la terra. Non sei nato.
Questa chi l'ha detta? Gary Cooper, James Stewart, Henry Fonda, eh?
No, him. That's him.
Non voglio più sentirti parlare. Voglio sentire parlare di te.
Interesting way to put it. Now is the question what he wants. What he wants to do with his life. And he hasn't heard from Elena. I wonder for how long. Maybe years? I wonder where she is. And now he leaves. Interesting. And now I wonder... Don't come back.
Mai a noi. Non ti voltare, non scrivere. Non ti fare fottere dalla nostalgia. Dimenticaci tutti.
But why? That's so sad, actually. And what I wanted to say is that he never visited his mother either. I mean, he could have at least visited his mother. Or not. I don't know. That's so sad. He actually never came back. And now that Alfredo is dead, he never get the chance. He never took the chance. Now he has he has the chance anymore. But now I guess he visits his mother, at least.
Quando ti telefono mi rispondono sempre donne diverse. Ma finora non ho sentito mai una voce che ti ama veramente. Avrei capito, sai?
Interesting.
Contento sarà che sei venuto, Totò. Sempre di te ha parlato. Sempre. Ti voleva bene assai.
Like a son, I would say. The old cinema. Now it's the old cinema, not the new. All the people recognizing him. And all the appreciation they have for him still. That's what he filmed. And I wonder what happened to her. She was so rapidly gone. Ah, right. Now I realize that were all the scenes that were cut out in the past. And he remembers that only through this, through the negatives. And now he actually sees it. And that's it. That's it. All right. Wow, what an emotional ending. Man. And that music, Ennio Morricone. Beautiful job. All right, okay. I have a lot to say. So see you at the review. All right, that was it. That was Cinema Paradiso. Yeah, and like I said, what an emotional ending. I'm still full of emotions. I don't know. I have still that sad feeling. I don't know. He never visited his hometown again. His mother, his best friend, and now, after 30 years, it seems like he missed out so much, and that still sits deep inside. I don't know. Yeah. But the film itself, the story was well told. I mean, the first half of the film was about the cinema, mostly about the cinema and the relation between Alfredo and Salvatore. And yeah, the chemistry was right, was exactly on point between these two. That was so great. So much funny bits in it, funny situations, and this was so enjoyable. And then the story ripped you apart right in the middle of the film, where the cinema burned down. Alfredo got blind. Oh man. Yeah. And yeah, the first half was about this, and the second part was more about life itself and not about the cinema. Because Salvatore grew up, he found love, but then he lost it. He lost the love of his life. And yeah. And then Alfredo said to him, don't visit again, start a new life, a good life. So he left to start a good life, but was it really a good life? Or did he just leave a good life? You know what I mean? Was it really the right choice in the end? Alfredo meant it well, but was it? I don't know. That's still stuck in my mind. I still have the feeling that this was the wrong decision, because the mother said that she called a few times and different women were on the telephone, but she can tell that no one loved him really. So the one real love was Elena, and he never saw her again. And also in that one scene where everyone were looking at him and smiling, I think everyone was appreciating him there. And I don't know, and he left. I know, I wonder what the director's cut added. Maybe more about the love life. About the love of his life, and yeah, I can imagine that. And if it's like that, then maybe it was a good choice. No. But here's a little critique. The pacing of this film was generally good, but there were parts in this film where I wished that the film took a little more time to breathe. For example, the scene with the fire and the events that followed, that was a little too quick, I would say. I mean, it's no big deal, but that's complaining on a high level. But that I noticed, and yeah, that was a little too fast for my taste. But everything else on top, the camera work, the direction, the acting, the music, especially the music. The music was, yeah, Ennio Morricone, of course. The music was great. The production design, the location where it was shot in a nice village. It has a nice overall atmosphere, especially of the location and the production design. It just looked good in general. The writing, of course, was top. The editing as well. Yeah, like everything. Yeah, overall, very nice film. I enjoyed it very much. A beautiful journey, full of emotions. It has it all. Comedy, drama, romance. Okay, maybe not horror. But yeah, the rest, pretty well done. Okay, I think that's it. I covered everything. I have nothing more to say. Yeah, I would say see you then. Bye bye. I mean, ciao.